realistically, how hard could it possibly be? It's only 16 pages, right? So I just came back from a long 1-month trip to China. I was feeling sort of lost after taking such a long vacation, and so I decided to spend the extra time that I had learning one of my all-time favorite pieces that I haven't had the chance to work on yet because of scheduling purposes, Chopin's Ballade No. 4. Now, I could have just taken my time learning it because it is a piece that requires quite a bit of time, but I decided to give myself a challenge and try to get it done within 10 days. Why? You'll find out at the end of this video. Okay, let's get started. And yeah, I missed half the notes, so let's start with slow practice. Now, I didn't go into this having any sort of concrete plan. I kind of just winged it. Probably should have had a concrete plan because that would have made planning a lot easier instead of rushing towards the last few days. I have this habit of starting a piece with my favorite part or starting with the hardest part. So naturally, I started working on the coda from day one because I knew that it would take me the longest time to master. So first I started with reading the left hand only and had to deal with surprisingly a lot of left hand jumps, which I'm really not good at. And because I just came back from China, my octaves felt cooked. If I had to give an example, it kind of felt like I was slapping a wet noodle on a board. Like it was just... I had a hard time using arm weight naturally, I would say. I guess this is what happens when you go off to vacation for a month and then slack off the entire time. And then by the end of day one, I started drilling some sections hands together. On the second day, I started with revisiting the coda. While trying to play the coda with the hands together, there was quite a lot of buffering. I don't know if it's just because I just really suck at polyrhythms or something, but I had quite some trouble with starting and matching the polyrhythms while trying to make it sound flowy. So basically, I want my right hand to sing and have some rubato, but that means you sort of have to match it up with the left hand as well, and then the left hand to match the right hand, it sounds like it's trying to catch up. It just ends up sounding very unequal if you listen carefully to the left hand. I also got started on the D flat major section. By the time I was done on the second day, my right pinky started turning white. Day 3, starting with what I was reading yesterday, the F minor recap section, and I sort of realized that my left hand has an easier time playing if I just kind of tuck my thumb. It makes it sound smoother, basically. Even then, playing the hands together still sounded pretty awkward. I also generally just got more comfortable with the motions and playing through sections slowly. Now, remember my pinky turning white? Actually, I showed my brother and he thought that maybe it was a blister, but I was on a time crunch, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna keep playing. Yeah, so turns out I should have listened to him. And finally, on day 6, I don't know how to say this, but my finger popped open.
Fuck off.
And he thought that maybe it was a blister. I had some issues with the 25-12 section in terms of accuracy, so I was drilling that section, probably putting too much force on my pinky. There was finger juice on the F key. Still don't really know what happened, but I'm guessing that there was some sort of fluid buildup. I get calluses really easily, so after not playing for a month, the tips of my fingers probably just got like really soft. Drilling the same sections over and over again just put too much strain on my skin, and it just blasted open. Wow. In the end, I had to take a few days off to recover. And finally, after learning the piece from end to beginning, we finally got to the opening. And now that I think about it, I really should have spent a lot more time on the opening and the coda. While the opening might not have much in terms of technical difficulty, for me it was hard to catch that sort of lilt. And then there were also like handspan issues that I ran into. So this section where I had to use 4-5-4-5 when the score marked 5-4-3, which I can't do it. So in general, I felt like while I could have spent a lot more just refining the musical parts of this piece and making it sound exactly how I wanted it to sound, I spent a lot of time just trying to get the notes down. Other than accuracy, there were also consistency issues. How should I put it? Generally speaking, it's not that hard to nail, let's say, a difficult passage when you're just playing through it. It's harder when you're trying to nail this passage a few times in a row. And even harder when you're trying to record it a few times in a row. Trying to get one clean take of the piece and you get to that section and then you get nervous and sweaty and then you overthink and then you miss half the notes. I really wanted to do a one-take recording before the actual recording that I was going to, say, submit on YouTube, just to see what it sounds like, and also it helps a lot fix passages. Yeah, unfortunately I ran out of time. While I was getting busy fixing this passage and then that passage and then overall trying to get it more consistent, day 10 had come before I knew it. I did some last minute fixing here and there, correcting some left hand runs. Before we get started, let me introduce you to my top keys. Oh yeah, and also my right hand's pinky nail decided to peel straight off. But it was already day 10, so I just decided to record it one take. You know, actually, I wasn't going to upload this video on YouTube because after recording this, I had my first lesson on this piece. I just felt kind of embarrassed to put this version up because of the mountain of stuff that I already knew I had to fix. I mean, dude, we spent 2 hours on basically the first half of the piece. We got to the D flat section and then ran out of time. I mean, I know that most of my friends in music school can definitely speedrun this a lot faster. Just listen to my sight reading. The actual reason why I decided to speedrun this piece instead of spending an adequate amount of time on it like a normal person, I want to slack off. Hear me out. My friend asked me if I would like to tag along on their graduation trip. Now, I looked at my schedule because I have a few events coming up in the summer. If I wanted to do this piece, I had to at least finish memorizing and learning it by the end of March. Well, actually, it took me a bit more time because, well, you know. I have a few vlogs and videos scheduled that I want to start editing. So that's it for this video. If you want to see what I'm putting out next, then you can like and subscribe.